takes the Abaselli with 7. That's it. This is going to be it right here. Kevin Punter is going to try to break it down. He's from deep. Kevin Punter over the top of Abaselli. 0.4 on the clock. Second left in this contest, and it's a 2-point lead. Kevin Punter from deep.
Punter for 3. Kevin Punter with the big-time blow from downtown. Putting a silver lining on an otherwise dark cloud.
If they lose, they have to beat Panathinaikos at home next week in the Stark Arena. They'd love to get it done here in Monaco. Punter rises for the 3. Kevin Punter! With the troika! Kevin Punter, who's been quiet all night, with a troika to win it, pays tribute to the Partizan fans who've made the journey here to Monaco. Kevin Punter, where have you been? Well, Kevin Punter.
There's a second between shot clock and game clock, so forget it. This is for all the marbles. Punter pull up for 3, no foul. Kevin Punter. Oh my word. Punter. Well, while you try to figure out what Coach Parker's just called in that timeout, we look at that shot again. And the word dagger gets thrown around just too often. That counts.
So PJ Dozier resuming his one-on-one battle with Mike James. Alpha Diallo dropping down to help. Nunnally diving baseline. Kicks it to Kevin Punter, who's clobbered in the corner and still connects on the trifecta. In a campaign where he's having real difficulty from downtown. Punter being forced left. Karl Heinz in 3-point territory. Tough shot. Oh, what a sensational play. Kevin Punter trapped in the jaws of a double team between 2 formidable defenders. Rodriguez
to Punter. Vestament watching him. The clock is ticking. Punter's going to have to go, and does, and times it to perfection. Inside the final minute then of this third quarter. What can Punter come up with? Well, that's what he can do. And they got to dig in and get stops. Punter. So Mercurio with the ball, and it goes. Well, it's a silly top foul from Matt Thomas. Watch this, Thomas, just a little reach from behind. Yeah, it's just so...
Partizan just behind them in the season's charts as Punter drives, gets to the goal and finds the shooter's roll. On what has been a difficult night from the field for the Partizan captain. Taking it to the chest.
Avramovic goes behind the back to escape Larkin. Kaminsky, Punter. Punter, long 2, fouled on it and knocks it down. Throwing blows, despite getting hit time and time again.
Up the floor, now they settle back into man-to-man defense. Here's a mismatch for Punter with Brankovic. Brankovic is going to contest. Punter. Bullseye.
The open man is found off the pick and roll. Smailagic passing out of a crowd. No traveling violation. Kevin Punter fouled in the act of shooting. Drilled the 3-ball and will go to the free throw line looking to add one more. Down to the corner from Avramovic to Punter. And Punter had all the room he needed to get his shot off. You see the Virtus fans of enthusiastic, passionate support that is being produced by the home fans. Partizan maybe not having to call upon it in that regard yet, but they're certainly benefiting from it as Kevin Punter slaloms his way through the lane. 4 Žalgiris counters if we take another look at the tough finish produced by Kevin Punter. Hedging out to help is Karl Heinz, does so once again in the midst of the screen from Smailagic. Smailagic setting another screen. That's a body check against Stefano Tanu. And then the 3-pointer. Another look at the mid-range pull-up.
Remember, they can shoot him outside. Punter. No, Kevin, please. Second to Fernandez, and there's the 3 on the buzzer, as you saw the other night. The step back, Kevin Punter just...
Punter Will he attack Mustafa Fal, who's playing on the point of the 2-3 matchup zone being used by Olympiacos? Alexa Avramovic down to the corner to Nunnally. Kevin Punter, deep three. Oh my goodness. Because had he hedged up on Kevin Punter, he would have beaten him with the blow bite. And deep into the possession, Kevin Punter.
Leday blocked off by multiple players. Avramovic picks it up. Outside shot is good. Partizan refused to wave the white flag. Now 22 points for Punter. Dante Exum passes back from the elbow to Punter. Punter, the floater in the lane, will fall with the foul. 3-point play, but he sends Baldwin to the bench, fouled out on a tough night for him. Still seems like it's going to be one of those nights for Bayern. Dancing through the defense and doing it all night long, Kevin Punter. The Bayern offense has found no rhythm, no confidence, no fluidity whatsoever. 3-point shot to rub salt in Bayern wounds from Kevin Punter. And now a chance for Milan to take their first lead all the way down the floor. Leday had to balance the baseline, gives it back to Punter, and he volleys the ball into the basket. 3 of 4 from the field is Punter. Leday did well to keep it in play. Punter took contact twice from Sealy, forced it in. Shields trying to get free far side, comes near side to Punter instead. Little look at the rim. And that's what can happen when you don't quite walk the tightrope. And try and push themselves, push their opponents to the limit in terms of getting...
It's Punter going to work against Boubois once again, who disrupts by poking the basketball away. Pull up 3 off the dribble and drills it. That is fantastic basketball.
It's his former captain, Branko Lazic, threw it away behind his back, recovered by Heinz though. Luigi Di Toma to Punter, steps in, 3-point shot again, he's hit 5 in a row. Punter going to work, into the lane, in traffic, and he scores. 16 the gap now. Rodriguez given the responsibility again, back out to Punter, several feet back, got fouled on the 3 and he put it in. Kevin Punter with a lifeline for Milan. Tenacious defense that time. Just crossed the line.
Andjusic, where does he go? He has to send it back. It's going to be taken on by Punter, and that goes. And how Partizan needed that.
Alba hit 50 with 3.5 minutes of the first half still to play. Punter down the edge of the paint, stuck too tightly by Smith, but still finding a way to finish. Chance for back-to-back scores for Partizan. It's Punter who gets it and one.
Got Madar on the deck. Players allowed to continue. Punter with some time will take him on, goes for the jumper and sinks it. That might just be a game winner from Kevin Punter.
Game clock at 5. Punter's going to make something happen with the ball in his hands. Rises to let fly. Kevin Punter with the troika! Punter to end the first frame. It's all too little, too late. Punter got it in the lane at 1, so he saw an opening and darted right through it. That's a tough pass. Yeah, not the best execution, and Punter's going to turn it into 2 points. You know, it's almost... It just comes off screens really well. He's looking to pull the trigger, can't there. And Punter, little skip to Bilou right through the lane, off the window and good. Punter, yes, Punter feeling it now. He's becoming more influential. Kavanaugh, good contest, but it's money from Kevin Punter. Kevin Punter's feeling it. Nunnally to the perimeter. Now he switches on the screen. Once again, Punter elevates over Hayes this time. Big lineup for the visitors. Nice help side from Smith's kick out to... Oh, Kevin Punter right at the death of the shot clock. He strings it. Here's Jusic off a stagger screen, has to move it on. Tough matchup here for Smits. He checks out. Yeah, Kevin Punter just going to work. They love to run Punter down to the baseline now. The little floater's good. Kevin Punter. He's got 23. Now, can Punter go at Smits? Yeah, he's going to go right at him because Smits can't stay with him. Got it! The basket will count, and one to come.
Yotis Kalaitzakis looking to drape himself all over Kevin Punter, but he's got himself loose. Count the bucket! Mateusz Lesort, Kevin Punter checking the shot clock. One-on-one, pulls up from deep. Oh my goodness. Dan Radonjic over on the sideline, convinced that the ball went out of bounds. Kevin Punter
is loaded up in the first half. That's why it's impressive that they performed so well so far. Though saying that, we've seen the glories of Isaiah Cannon, and then we see the bad side of him as well. Kevin Punter, Lesort, well defended by foul. That's good defense by the big man. And again, another shot clock almost expires. Flips it back. And then Punter draws the and-one. Partizan yet to score here in the fourth. Punter puts that right with.
Partizan now, eyeball to eyeball with Alex Poitras. Punter with the troika!
Wants to get in on the action. Punter kicks it out to Lede. Corneli trailing him. Oh, he had Nunnally, but he couldn't find him. Smart play by Partizan and Hunter. Oh, Punter! But you're trying to run away with it. Dante Exum back in the game. We haven't seen much of him here. Punter pulls up. Punter! Are you kidding me? And now they're pretty much in the driver's seat for being 0 for 3 in Spain. But Kevin Punter with the and one right there with a
good defense by Dubljevic with a deflection. Now Punter, shot clock running down, step back three, got it! Nothing but net from Kevin Punter.